Okay. Evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is Nikki McCutchen, and we are so excited that you are joining us. Please know that whoever invited you to the call must really care about you to want you to know about this technology. The call tonight will be for about 30 minutes, and what we will be talking about for most of it is the X39 product and all of the amazing results that we are seeing with people. It is truly changing lives, and it's why you see us, those of us that you see doing this and sharing it with people, is because we know what a blessing it's been in our lives, and we've seen it be such a blessing in so many other people's lives that we just can't stop sharing it. And so we are just super excited that you're here with us tonight. We are going to start with our medical disclaimer. Let's see, that is what we'll be sharing tonight is for informational and educational purposes only. All LifeWave products are not intended to treat, cure, diagnose, or prevent any dis-ease. If you're on any medications or have a medical condition or are pregnant or nursing, please check with your healthcare practitioner first. And with that, we are going to start sharing about this amazing technology and all that it does. We are recognized under the FDA as a compliant general wellness product. It's a class 1 medical device, completely non-transdermal, meaning there's nothing that transfers. Here's what it looks like. I have them all over my body tonight, but not anywhere that I can I can show you without it being strange. So this is what they look like. They are this tiny little patch, completely non-transdermal. There is nothing that transfers from the patch into your body. It is completely sealed on both sides by medical grade plastic. It's hypoallergenic adhesive. It has a 96% effectiveness rate. There is not hardly anything else that you can find that has that high of an effectiveness rate. It's absolutely incredible, especially when we're talking about natural health, and especially when you talk about the results that some people get very, very quickly sometimes. And we don't know who those people are going to be because your body gets to decide where it wants to send the activity of this technology first. It is extremely affordable. It is a patented technology. We have over 150 patents. There's over 90 clinical studies. There is no product in the world that does what X39 does. There is nothing else on the market that will do what this product does. And I'm going to break that down for you here in a minute to explain why that is the case and a few of the things that X39 actually does, because the list is actually very, very long. And I will encourage you to Google the copper peptide that we're talking about tonight that is activated by the X39, so you can just see all of the things that I'm not even going to tell you about tonight, but there are so very many things. So this product, the way that it works is through a process called photobiomodulation. That's a really big word for light making change in the body. You already know what this is because every time you step out into the sunlight and the sun hits your face and it hits your eyes or your skin, it tells your body to start making vitamin D and have that vitamin D do what it was designed to do in the body. So the way that this works is this little tiny patch, that little center of that patch has actually a reflective structure in it. It's at the stereoisomer level that is made up of crystals that are organic amino acids, salts, and sugars that's made in a crystal lattice structure that is reflective. What is getting reflected by this patch is your own body's infrared light. We emit a low grade infrared light. You all actually already know this as well. You probably just didn't know it. But when you look at the movies, you're watching a movie and they're looking at people or animals through those night vision goggles, and you see all of those colors, and they call it a heat signature. But that is technically a low grade infrared light that everyone's bodies emit, and it comes out from everywhere on our body. And because of that, you can actually wear the patches anywhere you want to on the body. So if you have an area of pain, we tell people to just put it on that spot. There are clinically tested spots, and the book will come. The book that comes with the product tells you where those clinically tested spots are, but you do not have to be limited by that. You can actually put it anywhere on the body. The company has been around for over 20 years now, so we know that you can place this anywhere you want to on the body, and the product is always going to work and activate the peptides or the master antioxidants that technology is designed to activate. But the recommendation is that you wear this 12 hours on and 12 hours off. So 12 hours on to activate and repair, 12 hours off to give your body a break. Because if you wear it longer than that, your body's going to get used to that signaling and it is going to say, I'm tired. Your mitochondria are going to say, I'm tired. Please stop telling me to work. I need a break. Just as if we went and spent hours and hours and hours in a gym, at some point, our muscles, our body will say, we can't go. We cannot push any longer. That same thing happens when you use infrared light that is signaling at the mitochondrial level, telling your body to do something. It will get used to that and it will say, it's called attenuation. I'm going to stop working now. So that's why we say 12 hours on to activate and repair, 12 hours off to give your body a break. The next day in the morning when you get up, put on a brand new patch and take it off at night before you go to bed. The very next day you get up, you put on a brand new patch. So that is kind of the cycle of how you want to use this technology. The X39 activates this amazing copper peptide called GHK copper peptide, or GHKCU. This peptide does so many amazing things in the body, but the first that I want to tell you about is it activates dormant stem cells in your body. What happens as we age is by the time we're 30, half of our stem cells go dormant. By the time we're 60, we only have about 10% of those stem cells any longer active. That's why as we age, you see between 30 and 60, the aches, the pains, the illness, the disease, all the things that start to kind of kick in. The reason is because those stem cells are going dormant. So if we can get those up and active again, we can have any positive health benefit happen in our body because we have got them up and working on our behalf again, doing what they were designed to do. And your body gets to decide where you need the support, what needs to be working properly, what needs to change in the body so that you can have optimal health. The stem cells is what does that. These are pluripotent stem cells, meaning that they can turn into any other cell in the body that you need. If it needs to be something in your liver, if it needs to be something in your cervix, if it needs to be something in your heart, wherever it might need that your body deems it's needing help, it's going to send those stem cells there to help regenerate whatever's going on with you. That's the first thing that's totally amazing that it does. And it's why we can have all kinds of different health benefits is because we have those stem cells active. The only thing that actually is comparable to this technology, there's only one thing, and that's stem cell injections. And stem cell injections do not do the other list of things that I'm going to tell you that this technology actually does. It's why it is so extremely affordable because you are getting multiple levels of your health benefit and supported in so many ways. And so that is what is so amazing about the GHK copper peptide and what it does for you. So the first thing, like I said, plus the other thing I didn't say was the stem cells injections cost thousands and thousands of dollars. You will have to have multiple rounds, and you don't even know if it's actually going to work for you. This technology always works. There are multiple different ways in machines that usually many of us either we have access to or we know of someone in our community that has access to that we can send you to show you that the technology, when it is placed on your body, it is working instantly. It begins to reset 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state the second that you start using it. It's absolutely incredible. So what happens then is, stem cells are the first thing. The second thing is it supports your entire cardiovascular system. Okay. So there are two major things happening in your body that this technology actually supports that nothing else will do that combination. with. So your heart, your blood vessels, the lining of your blood vessels. So any kind of heart issue that you need support and help with, this technology is going to help you with that. I have seen multiple people, including my husband, have their heart rate, their blood pressure come back into complete and total balance, okay? After it not being balanced for over 20 years. Okay, I've seen this multiple times because it literally supports every area of your cardiovascular system. Okay, so the third major thing, collagen. Most people think that collagen is just hair, skin, and nails. It's not. It is foundational in the body for your muscles, for your bones, for your tissue, for your fascia. Everything in the body is supported by collagen. It is a foundational building block of how we are made up. So, collagen actually decreases in the body, similar to the way that stem cells decrease. So, by the time you're 60, 80% of your collagen and elastin has all been used up. It's why we have the wrinkles, the sagging skin, the loss of hair, all of those things is because that collagen is decreasing. So now imagine, okay, three major things, your collagen being supported from the base, 29 different types of collagen in your body. The highest quality collagen that you can even buy on the market. The last one that I just found one that does 9 different types of collagen. Okay, so it's not even close to what we are doing with this technology to support the collagen of every single type in your body that your body needs to have optimal health. So that's 3 systems. 4, your immune system. Every part of your immune system is supported. So we are exposed to toxins every single day. We want our immune system to be able to handle those and move those out, especially as we're in cold and flu season. This supports that immune system. So I still take vitamin C, but I am super thankful that obviously there's more that needs to be happening than just taking vitamin C for my immune system to work optimally. This technology does that, okay, from every facet of what we need in our immune system to be supported. So that's 4. 5. 5. So the other thing is your brain. By about 6 weeks on this technology, many people will say that they start to feel like they can think clearer, that brain fog lifts, they feel more calm, depression and anxiety start to lift. So those are common things that we'll hear around 6 weeks with use of the X39. So those are just 5 major systems. Okay. There, if you Google GHK copper peptide or GHK-CU, it is going to give you many other things that are supported. But I have given you 5 things that are supported that you cannot support all at one time in any other way with any other vitamin, supplement, nutritional, diet, um, uh, stem cell injection. It doesn't, there's nothing else that supports this many body systems at one time. That is one of the reasons this is beyond affordable when you consider all of the things that are being supported by this technology. The recommendation is you want to wear this 1 month for every decade you are old. So if you are 50, you would want to wear it for 5 months to really see what the technology can do for you. If you have any kind of illness or anything going on with you, any kind of condition, I would say you need to double that. You need to give it more time than that because we're not just starting from a base of no issues, no symptoms. We're starting from a base of illness, which means I would say you're going to need even more time than that. Chances are you're definitely going to see stuff much sooner than that, but you need to have that in your head when you're starting to use this technology. You need to commit to the idea of this is something that is completely natural, supporting my body naturally, and I'm having to reverse all of these things that have been going on in my body for a very long time. So I need to give my body a really good shot at being able to work optimally to see what it's actually going to do for me. I've been using it now for 2 years. I will never stop. I could have stopped at 5 months and I didn't have really any issues, going on with me, and so I could have stopped at 5 months and been very happy with what I received, but there is no way that I want to start continuing to age. So continuing in the direction of aging and all of those natural body processes that just slow down because my stem cells are going dormant. I don't want that. I want to actually reverse age so that I can see things up and running so that I can truly have optimal health and have whatever potential issues were in my future, just say goodbye to those because those are not ever going to come because I have all of my stem cells up and running and working properly for me. So I love this technology. I will never stop. I hope that those of you that are on this call will join me in that because it is truly amazing. There is nothing more affordable, safe, and effective that you can have. No chemicals, no stimulants, no drugs, that is just going to support your body in the way that it was designed. So hydration is key with this technology, but I will also tell you hydration is just key for any kind of health benefit whatsoever at all. Even if we're not even talking about this technology, if you want to even try to have good health, hydration has to be at the very highest level of something that you do for your health. Half your body weight in ounces is minimum. Okay, that is minimum. If you sweat, if you work out, if you, sit in the sauna, if you wear patches, you need to try to drink even more than that. High quality water with electrolytes. Okay, Celtic sea salt is a super easy way to do it. My favorite electrolytes and minerals are called BEAM, BEAM minerals to add to your water just to make sure you're getting all the minerals that you need. I drink distilled water, so I remove everything because with all of the forever chemicals and plastics and all the stuff that's in our water supply today, I just needed to start over. So I just do distilled, I add back minerals and I call it good. So that is kind of that is how our technology works. I would love to take your questions. You can raise your hand, you can type them in the chat, you can come on and talk with me about whatever questions you might have. That's what I'm here for. If you have any stories for me, I would love to hear your stories of what you've seen that's been happening with the technology with you or someone that you love. I do. I have a story that I can share with you, and then yes, Leslie will have you come on. So go ahead and unmute. I had got a call from a friend this weekend, and she had shoulder surgery on a rotator cuff, and still had a scar. Didn't really have any pain anymore. Got her range of motion and everything back. Started patching. Her scar completely went away. She actually was helping her grandson play on the playground, and she pulled herself up to get up on the top area where he was so he wasn't going to run off and hurt himself somehow. When she did that, she felt a tear in her other shoulder, stabbing pain just like she did when she tore her rotator cuff. So she couldn't even move it higher than this. I mean, that was it. Like it was awful. She was just devastated thinking she was going to have surgery. Like she'd torn her, other shoulder. She went home that night, put an Eon on it, just on the spot of pain, went to sleep, got up in the morning, completely gone. Was able, full range of motion, no more pain. No, like it was the same feeling, the same pain as what she had when she tore her other rotator cuff. Okay, these are things we would have never told anyone that you would expect or think would happen with our technology. But this is the kind of stuff that can happen for people. Completely gone. She has full range of motion, no pain, nothing. Her shoulder is fine. Absolute miracle. I mean, I just praise the Lord. Like, that's what I have to say. It's just God. It's just us being able to access the way that God designed us. We had a scientist who decided to study God's design and bring us technology that supports God's design. And these are the kind of results we get because we are doing it God's way. So I just love it. I love every minute of it. Leslie, go ahead and come on. I'd love to hear from you. Can you find your mute button? You might not be able to find it. I know sometimes if you're on your phone, it's really hard. I'll ask you to unmute and let me see if that will help you. Okay, so Lisa is asking, welcome Lisa, by the way, which patch can we use overnight? Great question. So you can use Alavita, Silent Night, Eon, carnosine. Those are the ones that you can use at night. The two that are just night are Alavita and Silent Night, but then carnosine and Eon can be worn either time. There are some people that can wear, oh, an Ice Wave. You can wear Ice Wave either time as well. Some people can wear the X39, the glutathione at night. Some people can't sleep because it gives them energy. It is one of the tests that I will use with people when they're like, well, Nikki, I just don't know if the technology is doing anything for me. I don't notice anything. So, I'll ask them, well, do you sleep? Do you sleep well? Yeah, I really do sleep really well. Okay, I want you to try to wear the X39 at night. Instead, let's put it on at, 6 o'clock at night. Let's see if you can sleep in it. And a lot of the times they will come back to me and go, oh my gosh, Nikki, I could not sleep. Like I had energy. And it's because it's natural, sustained energy. There's no jittery energy that you're getting from this technology. And so it's a great way just for people to see, okay, it actually is giving you energy and you just don't notice it because you're so busy during your day that it's just not something that you're noticing, but it actually is helping you. And as you use it over time, you probably will start to notice things like you're able to think clearer, and that's part of energy is because you're able to, all of the neurons are able to fire in your brain properly so that you can have those thought processes that you need. So there will be lots of things, even if they don't feel it in their overall energy. That for me, that started at day 7. I knew it was up. Yes, please go ahead, Lisa. Ask whatever. Yes, ask whatever you need to ask. The energy. If that was the only thing this technology did for me, I would never stop because at 7 days, I was like a new woman. This was the best thing that had ever happened. I mean, like I said, that was just one, but I would have stayed on it just for that. So yeah, Lisa, feel free. You can even unmute yourself. I don't know if your phone will allow you, but I can. Here we go. Are all the patches worn? So you wear them 12 hours. 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Yes. So that all of the patches are like that. The Ice Wave, if you change positions of the Ice Wave, if you put on a new set and you move, so like let's say you had tan and white in this direction, and then you moved it tan and white in this direction for some reason, you still got pain relief, you could wear those 24 hours because all those do is break up pain frequency. They're not turning on peptides. All right. So
Hey,
Vivi,
Nikki,
yes, ma'am.
can you hear me, Nikki?
Yay, there you
Oh,
are.
I figured it out. Um,
Awesome.
hi. Hi,
Hi.
everybody. Would you be able to go over briefly, if you have time, how the energy enhancer patches work? I keep forgetting the word and what they utilize in our own bodies to work.
Absolutely. Yeah. So
Thank
energy
you.
enhancer turns on beta oxidation. I'm guessing that's the word you're looking for. Turns on beta oxidation. The Ice Wave does that as well. It's just in a different function or a different manner, the way that it's turned on. So with the energy enhancer, it not only helps to give you energy, but it turns body fat into fuel. So it allows your body to burn. And that's the mechanism that's different in the beta oxidation. The Ice Wave doesn't turn it on from the fat burning side, but in a breaking a pain frequency instead. So with that fat burning, you can burn an extra 300 to 600 calories a day because of that beta oxidation that gets turned on. The other thing that I love about the energy enhancer is that it moves the lymphatic system. So any kind of lymph, if you have any kind of fast growing cells, your lymphatic system is clogged. And so the energy enhancer will help to move your lymphatic system and cause that drainage to happen in the body. So there are many different types of protocols that can be used, or that sometimes I will use 2 sets of energy enhancer to really try to get that lymphatic drainage and movement in my body for whatever's going on. So yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Nikki.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so glad you figured it out. Came on.
Oh,
I love
yeah,
the
me
energy.
too. Thank
Yes, that's
you.
awesome. Yes. Okay, so Vivi's asking if you have a long day pain. I'm thinking you mean long time pain. How much time should I keep the patch for pain relief? So it's still 12 hours on and 12 hours off. So if you have a lot of pain, I would do X39 Eon, which is our anti-inflammation or anti-stress patch that reduces inflammation systemically throughout the body. So I pretty much any pairing, any need that you have, it's always going to be X39 and Eon. Those are the two standard. After that, if you have pain, we add Ice Wave. So you can wear more Eon patches, more than one set. If you need to, you can use more than one set of Ice Wave, but they're always going to be 12 hours on and 12 hours off. Now, if it's pain during the day and pain at night, maybe what you want to do is play around with it. You may want to do X39 and Ice Wave during the day and Eon on the pain at night. So you have a balance that's happening. I've even stuck like Alavita or Silent Night on a pain spot at night too. So that would be another one that you could potentially try. So you could keep wearing that Eon during the day. So that's an idea for you as well. Margie, come on, please.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Vivi, she's my new brand partner, and I'm so glad she's with us on this call. Yeah, I patched her brother while I was there. And anyway, so we're gonna see great miracles with him.
Awesome.
Her product is gonna get to her soon. So hopefully she can start doing that for herself and for her kiddos. But I'm real excited for Vivi, and I know you guys are too, and we're gonna help her. I need a lot of help with my new team here in Puerto Rico. She's actually gonna take care of that area in the center of the island. It's called Orocovis. And she's got her hands full, so we need to pray for her, help her as far, as she goes into her journey with LifeWave. But I think she's gonna do amazing. She has a medical background. She studied to be a nurse for 3 years, right, Vivi? And just do hi with your hand, say yes, put a little yeah. And so she's very, very smart, very knowledgeable. I'm so proud of her, and I just can't wait to see her to start growing and also getting better, in her health and her body health.
Absolutely. Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Vivi, we are always here for you. So you are more than welcome to reach out anytime. This is what we do. This is what we love. We love being able to help people and support people. And we're super excited just for the blessing that you're going to receive because of all the people that you're going to help. It's truly, truly amazing. So there is just nothing better. I have not found anything that I love more than doing this and getting, to watch the results and really, truly miracles sometimes that we get to witness because we have access to this technology. I'll have you come on in just a second, Sandy. I'm going to answer Lisa's question. Can the same patch be worn multiple times? So 12 hours on doesn't mean that there's not, I call it juice. That doesn't mean that there's not any more juice in the patch, okay? The patch starts to break down. It's organic because it's organic material. It starts to break down at the 12-hour mark. So that breakdown process can take up to the 24 hours. So it doesn't mean that there's not any effectiveness left in the patch, but we don't normally use that same patch. We wouldn't necessarily use it as our main patch, say the next day. I have had people who have knee pain. So just an example where they would wear another X39 or brand new X39, and they would save their X39 from the day before and wear both of those on that same knee the following day. So then they would have two X39. So I have had people do that. I have had people that place their used X39 on a pet or even on a child. So because there's still, availability for the technology to continue to work, then you can use it in that way. But I would never use it as my main source because based on the amount of heat that your body emits, or if you sat in a sauna or were out in the sun or did a lot of sweating, that patch can break down faster. So you just don't know how much time you actually have left in the availability based on the amount of heat that it was exposed to while it was on your body. So Blessy says, yay, Vivi and Margie. Can these questions and answers stay on the recording? So the recording will have me reading the question and then answering the question. I don't really know if you can access the chat to read them. I'm not sure if that works or not. Apps, groups. And so with that, please get back to the person, whoever invited you to the call tonight. Tell them that you're ready to get started on this technology. We are super excited to just see how it blesses you, like we've seen it bless so many. And with that, we pray blessing over each and every one of you. Good night, everyone. Merry Christmas. Have a great evening. And we'll see you one more time before Christmas next week. So have a great time in Puerto Rico, Margie and Vivi. We're
Yes,
so glad
Margie.
you're with us.
Nice to meet you, Vivi.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night. God bless.